Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh,
You're here.
Survive.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, St. Paul. Good morning, Wabasha. Good morning, Tacoma. And good morning to you. Have a seat. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Please have a seat. Thank you. Happy Monday. They're good. They're happy today. Welcome to the show. Have a seat. I'm Jace. Please say hello to my delightful.
You don't even know what to say.
I don't know what to say. It's Kendall Mark, everybody. Good morning.
It will all make sense later.
It all
on in the
makes sense
show.
a little bit later.
Yes.
I am so glad you're alive.
Thank you. Me too.
I am really glad. The last time I saw you, you told me you were going into the woods with bears and wild animals.
Yes.
And you were camping.
Yes.
Up in the Boundary Waters.
Up in the Boundary Waters with 3 of my girlfriends. We had so much fun. I have all the bees though. I am bruised, bitten, blistered, and I think I have a sunburn somewhere in my scalp. But other than that, it was very relaxing and wonderful.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
She came to the meeting today and said that, and I said, you're not supposed to get bruised during vacations. I don't know. When I go to Disney, I don't come back bruised. Well, maybe I do. I mean, maybe at
Just the
Disney I do,
liver.
but yeah.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
My liver gets bruised, but yeah. But
Well, I mean, we're canoeing a lot and portaging a lot, which is when you carry your canoe.
foraging? What the hell is that?
Portaging,
Portaging?
Yeah, so between the lakes, you have to carry all of your things that you bring in, like your canoe on your head, and you carry
they
your
don't have
big
a bellman?
backpacks. I am the bellman, Jason.
No.
Yeah, no.
That's what the bell desk is for. Ding, ding. Yes. They don't have that in the woods?
No, they don't have that in the woods, shockingly.
Oh, no. You're
Yeah, it's
so...
great.
And then you have to row? Then you're
Yes,
canoeing?
You canoe
Yeah, no.
between where you're going, the destination. Yes.
Oh, it sounds horrible.
I
It just sounds
know.
like it's a lot of manual labor.
It's so fun, but like we had way too much fun. We howled with the wolves and did crazy things.
Okay. Wow.
It was so fun.
Okay. Well, it's a big day because last week, and I'm not joking, audience, there were basically 2.5 people working on this show. That was it.
Yep.
And Jeff were 2 of those people. I mean,
We were
nobody
the
was
half.
here. We had Adam. Leo was a little bit, so Leo wasn't really. So we had director Leo and Jeff, and that was about it. And
Yep.
now, get ready, because now everybody except one, Rob King, our editor, but Kendall's back from
Hi.
canoeing. That's right.
Hello, made it. Yes.
Aaron Schwaberini's back, handling the audience.
Thank God.
Photographer Eric, now he was the one we were worried the most about. Because he was all over the globe.
Literally.
And we just wanted him to come back alive. And he did. He's standing right there. He's alive. Producer Ted was in Colombia, and he genuinely was in Colombia.
2 out of the 6 whole people on our show, we go to Colombia. It's
That's
our
right.
vacation now.
Now, everybody is back, and they don't have another day off until 2023. That's right, yes. According to Jeff.
Oh,
That's
no, wait.
right.
I'm gone on Friday.
No, you're not. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it. Here we go. That didn't turn out so well, did it? It's on the floor. Oh well. Let's get started. Would you rather have too much Star Wars or too much Marvel? The guy who plays the Hulk has made his feelings known. In the last year, Marvel has released 2 films and 2 TV shows. But Mark Ruffalo says too much Marvel is better than the same version of Star Wars every time. He said, if you watch Star Wars, you get the same thing in every film or show. But he said with Marvel, you always get something different. Marvel has had 4 films and 6 shows set for 2023. Look, I'm a Star Wars fan. I will say he has a little bit of a point where most of the Star Wars stories have all been about the Skywalker family, you know, or about the same time period. We're getting ready to get away from that, so he does have a point. But come on, Marvel ain't much better. I mean, you do have different types of shows like WandaVision and Loki, but you're still dealing with superheroes and space wizards. You know, don't get on your high horse. It's not like you're making, you know, I mean, seriously. It's not like you're not making, you know, Amadeus.
No.
It's Marvel. That joke fell completely flat because nobody remembers Amadeus.
I do.
Do you remember the movie?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
okay,
remember
good.
the movie. We had to watch it in school.
You had to watch it in school?
Yeah, in high school.
We actually saw it in the theaters. I mean, yeah, that's... Kendall studied it in history class.
Sure did.
Oh God, we're old. And the fact that you're studying stuff that I lived with, yeah.
I mean, I'm old too, if it makes you feel better.
Yeah, you sure are. Okay. Whatever. Next in the dish, Howard Stern is on his summer break, but he confirmed over the weekend that his 99-year-old father has passed away. Howard's been very open about his complicated relationship with his dad. Here's the scene. I love this. This is a scene from Private Parts, Howard's movie, where his dad, Ben, takes him to work for like, oh, this is the only nice thing Howard said that Ben ever did when he was a kid. Anyway, he put that relationship on full display during Private Parts. It was released, I believe, '96. He often does impressions of his parents on the show, which, if you're a listener of Stern like we are, it's your favorite part when Howard imitates his mom and dad. He plans to pay tribute to Ben Stern in an upcoming painting project because Howard is also an accomplished painter. But,
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, he's a great painter. He's a really, really good painter. Started as a hobby, but he's actually really, really good. Look, as I said a few seconds ago, if you listen to Stern, yeah, he has great bits all the time, but nothing's better than Howard grabbing his megaphone, and he goes, Howard, I want the matzo ball soup, Howard. You know, and he does, and it's great. And like, for instance, I mentioned matzo ball soup. We were all, Jeff and I were talking about this. I was in the car rolling because, bless his heart, Howard was commiserating. He's like, my mom and my dad are like 99. And they're both in separate, like, retirement homes. And he goes, my sisters can't pay for it, and because I'm paying for this. And he goes, and his mom kept calling his wife Beth, asking for sodium-free matzo balls or egg drop soup.
Sodium-free egg drop
Sodium-free egg, which doesn't exist. You can't get sodium-free egg drop soup anywhere. But she kept calling, is Beth coming over with the egg drop soup? And it's just, and we can all, it may not be egg drop soup, but we can all relate, you know, when parents call. Like my mom just called, very different, but my mom, I'm her tech wizard. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like a lot of you out there, you're your parents' tech wizard. I had to call, my mom had to have a little help with her printer. She bought a new printer, but I'm proud of her. Listen to this. She set it up all by herself. Didn't need me once.
Wow. That's nice.
But this was so funny, and I'll get a text from her in like 3 seconds here. But my mom and my late stepdad, Cappy, they have like 7 printers. You know, they have like 7, 9, 10 printers. None of them had Bluetooth because she wanted to print something off her iPad that I got her. She goes, can any of these printers print? And I go, well, I don't know. Let's see, you know. So she had to take a picture of all the model numbers. Out of the 15 she owns, none of them did Bluetooth. So now she had to get another new printer, which thank goodness works for her. So
Done. My mom is very good with technology. The only time Sid asks me questions if she's like, I can't remember how to make that one lemon drop martini. Do you remember? Do you have that like on you? That's about it. Mom just wants to know if I remember a drink recipe.
of course she's asking for the cocktail recipes.
That's all she wants
so
from me.
Sid.
Yeah.
It's so very your mother.
That's all she wants to know. Where did we get that great Cosmo?
The best one ever was Colin. We were driving and his mom, my mother-in-law, calls to set up her Apple Watch. And Colin's driving, trying to help his mom set up the Apple Watch, and she's not getting it. And Colin's just getting more and more frustrated. And he hung up the phone and he looked at me and he goes, "It's like trying to teach a monkey how to fly a spaceship." And best line ever. And every time now when I look at my Apple Watch,
Touché.
We have a great show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this. Stay with us, everybody. The hot dish isn't done. Coming up next, the reviews are coming in about the Broadway adaptation of The Devil Wears Prada. And let's just say, oof. Then, we're opening up the Jason Show mailbag. What do y'all have to say about the show this week? And we are celebrating a huge moment in pop culture.
I don't really need your help, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to win the $1 million.
The anniversary of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That and more when we come back. Welcome back. Neil Patrick Harris has a new show out on Netflix called Uncoupled. Aaron Schwab likes it. Yeah, kind of said, I didn't like it at first. But then at the end of the show, by the end of the season, then I really liked it. Yeah, because he drives me a little crazy. But it
can be a lot.
Yeah, I like him though in the show. But he faced one of his toughest tests recently when he appeared on the show Hot Ones. Look at this.
Have to if you don't want to.
Oh, well, when you put it like that. No, I'm gonna pass. Okay, last dab. Ugh. Oh, hey, this says Hot Ones.
Yeah.
This is your own.
Yeah, we make this one. But you know what? If you don't like it, just like you didn't like this one,
Yeah.
let us know. Let us know.
I'm having, like, when you're inhaling and exhaling through your mouth right now, does it feel weird?
So I'm from Chicago, so sometimes during the winter, I
Yeah.
feel like the cold weather has a taste to it. And then this is like the antithesis of that.
Oh, wait. This is interesting. Okay, so this already has this on there,
Yeah.
and now I'm adding more?
Yeah.
Did you add, like, a whole bunch?
I just, I probably overdid it a little bit, but
Oh,
that's where
God.
I'm at,
Okay,
Season 18 finale.
let's do this, baby. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's really hot.
I know, but the good.
Always look at the eyes. You can tell, yeah, when you start to cry. That is the final episode of season 18 of Hot Ones. We can't believe. Kendall, what did you say in the meeting?
I said it only took 12 seasons to get people to actually notice the show.
That's
but
right,
now people
yeah.
love it.
And we said the same thing about this show. It only
Yeah.
took, but it did become a sensation late in the game.
Right. I mean, when you said that 18 years, I was like, I'm sorry. I just heard about this like 4 years ago.
Yeah. I think they do multiple seasons a year. So I don't think it's quite 18 years.
We should do that to up our numbers. We could be on the 20th anniversary.
We could be. Yeah, if we did it like that.
Yeah.
This would be like season 45 or something. Yeah.
Look at us.
It's time for a special serving of hot dish all the way from Hollywood. Audience, give it up for Brad from TMZ. Hi, Brad.
Hey, good morning, Jason. I would tune into every year, all 45.
Exactly. Brad, would you go on Hot Ones? Do you like the hot food?
I would go on it for the attention, but I couldn't make it past round 2.
Yeah, I'm with
it's
I'm
a
with
popular show, though.
Yeah. Hey, update the folks. I know they've seen it on their feeds and stuff.
Yeah.
An update on Anne Heche.
Yeah, so I can tell you, Jason, last night her team announced that she had been taken off life support. But it was on Friday, actually, when she was declared brain dead, which technically here in the state of California If you're brain dead, it means the person is dead. Now, the reason they kept her on life support is actually pretty admirable because she wanted her organs donated. So last night, once they took her off life support, there was a medical team there to perform a procedure for some of those organs to be donated. Now, at this time, we're not sure exactly how many people she was able to help or which organs they were able to use, but that's one thing her team has kind of maintained since we learned that she was in a coma and that things wouldn't reverse, is that they said, look, she's always been a very generous person, and organ donation is something she's always been very interested in. But I mean, it doesn't take away the fact that Anne was only 53 years old, so it's really sad.
Yeah, just sad. I'm glad you cleared it up because I'm sure people thought, wait a minute, I saw stuff on Friday and now I'm seeing it again. That what Brad said.
That's why they did it for the procedure. Yep.
Amber Heard has a new legal team as she gets ready for her appeal. What's the latest?
She does, and I can't say that this is totally surprising, Jason, because you'll remember during that trial with Johnny Depp, there was a lot of criticism over her attorney, Elaine, and people said, look, she just didn't seem prepared, and maybe that she kind of lost this for Amber. Nonetheless, Amber announced that she has a new team moving forward. It will go to an appeal, as she had stated, so we'll see what the new legal team with some fresh eyes can take a look at this case and maybe try and help Amber out.
Absolutely. Brad, have a good week. Thank you, my friend.
You too. Thanks, Jason.
More of these stories at TMZ.com. Oh, another Amber Heard trial. We just got done with the first, Court TV, it was just, the anchors are still sleeping from that one. Yeah.
Seriously. I'm still recovering.
I know. Anyway. Next in the dish, the Rockford Peaches are back. Amazon's reboot of A League of Their Own premiered over the weekend. Before I give you my thoughts, here's a little look at it.
If you want the game to be more exciting, shorten the skirts.
What the hell are you doing?
I thought that you would catch it.
My back turned?
This is our one shot.
So what if right here, right now, we forget the rules?
They don't get to decide if this is real or not. We do.
Let's go!
Things changing pretty fast.
Hey, Dollface.
Yeah. To kind of set the table here, I said it on the show a couple weeks ago. I now think, I've always thought it was great. It was one of my favorites, but League of Their Own is Penny Marshall's masterpiece. She did great movies. She did Big, but I think League of Their Own is almost a perfect movie. Having said that, so I was a big fan. I came into this a fan. This looks like the movie. And what I mean by that is the feel is the same. The cinematography is very similar. The costumes. A League of Their Own had a very specific feel to it. It felt like you were in 1943, 44. This right away, the show opens in the pilot, and you're in it, and you know, because you remember the movie, you know what's happening, the recruitment's happening. And if you don't know, it is a candy bar maker forms the All-American League of women while the boys are at war. And that's the premise. So you're following, once again, just like the movie, the Rockford Peaches, and good old Rockford, Illinois. Had a Dodge plant there. They used to make the Dodge Neon. Anyway.
Jordan's from there.
What?
Jordan's from there.
Oh, that's right. Your husband's from Rockford.
I say that every time. It's
I forgot. I always forget that he's from Rockford, Illinois. But anyway.
George Peach. Go ahead. Never mind.
Yeah, you're following the Peaches just like you did in the movie. But what this does so well is it has the time to expand on the stories in and around the Peaches. Different stories. You can go deeper on some of the characters. Like the lead in this one is married and there is a complication. You also get the perspective of black players in this that you didn't really see in the movie. Literally, in the pilot, one of the recruiters, two characters come up and they want to try out. And the recruiter goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, this is the All-American League." And the woman looks back at him and says, "I'm an American." And it was great. And then, so it's that, you see that struggle as well, which wasn't reflected in the movie. I really liked it. I'm an episode and a half in. It's the first season. They've dropped them all on Amazon. I can't wait to watch the rest of them. I really did enjoy it. I really think they did a good job. Yeah.
Do you think, So in the original movie, people really loved, like the chemistry was such a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Do you already see that with the current cast?
Yeah, the current cast, that's a great question. Yeah, the players, the side characters, I gotta tell you, and this was in the opinion, I believe the reviewer in the New York Times said this, and I agree. The side characters are almost more interesting to me than the leads.
Ooh.
I actually like the characters that you don't spend a lot of. I think they're funnier and more interesting to me. I hope they flesh them out more. Be prepared, though, it isn't a carbon copy of the movie. Like the coach Offerman, Nick Offerman, he isn't the funny drunk that Tom Hanks was. So don't go into this thinking, oh, there's the Madonna, there's the Tom. It's a little different, which is good. You don't want to watch a poor retread of the movie.
Right.
So it's on Amazon if you want to watch it. Next in the dish. Friends is one of the most popular sitcoms of all time, and for that, Jerry Seinfeld says, "You're welcome." Yeah, this story popped last week. Listen to this. Lisa Kudrow, you all know, she played Phoebe. She says she ran into Jerry at a party back in the 90s. So again, this was in the heyday of the show. And Jerry said, "Hi, you're welcome." And when she asked Jerry, "What are you talking about, Jerry?" Seinfeld said, "You're on after us in the summer. That's why your show is a hit or gain." She agreed that Seinfeld may have helped boost Friends early on. So what happened was, in the original run that started in '94, Friends wasn't on, they were on Thursday, but Seinfeld wasn't their lead-in. During the summer reruns, it was Seinfeld and then Friends. And it was really during that first summer between the first and second season that Friends exploded. I remember it very clearly. I just remember thinking, oh, these kids are everywhere. I mean, they were on Oprah. They exploded in that summer. So as kind of like you roll your eyes, okay, Seinfeld, simmer down. He does have a point. It did help him, yeah. Lead-ins help.
Yeah. Well, it probably would have been popular anyway, eventually, but Desperate Housewives was the big show, and then they put Grey's Anatomy right after it, right? And now they're on like their 19th season.
Bravo. God, you're getting to be a TV nerd like I am. Yes. Yeah, Sundays were, oh yeah.
Thank you.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Sundays, like 2004, because that's when they debuted, Sundays was hot. You had Lost, that was on Wednesdays, but you had Desperate Housewives, and then you had Grey's Anatomy, and then Grey's became so popular, they used Grey's to anchor another night. But yeah, I think it was Brothers and Sisters.
I loved that show.
Desperate Housewives, and Grey's Anatomy on Sundays.
We sat there for 3 hours. You did not get off the couch.
Yeah, it was great. The youngins are like, what's Brothers and Sisters? Go look at it. It was a good show. Next in the dish. The Devil Wears Prada, the musical, has hit the stage in Chicago, and the early reviews are in, and they ain't all that flattering. No. Aaron is loving it today, yeah. The New York Times called it an adaptation that needs tailoring. The Chicago Sun-Times called it a fashion and stage faux pas. And then the New York Post called it a hot mess.
That was good.
Okay, now I gotta tell you, the Post cracks me up with that one.
That was good.
The main criticism, and Jeff and I read through all of them to just give you kind of the headline. The main criticism is that they've basically de-toothed Miranda. They've made her too nice. The whole fun of The Devil Wears Prada is watching Miranda eat everybody. You know what I mean?
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
And they're trying to make it like, they don't want to offend anybody, so we can't make her too mean. Make her mean!
Yeah!
We don't care! And if look, Lisa, and if you're that sensitive that The Devil Wears Prada offends you, stay home. Stay home. Listen, Lisa. Yeah.
No, I can't think of her name, but Anne Hathaway's character, you connect with her because she's the nice one, and she's the one getting like pounced on. We don't need to connect with, what's her name?
Miranda is one of those characters that it's the old phrase, the character you love to hate.
Yeah.
The villain on all these shows,
And at the end when she like winks, you're like,
she's not supposed to be nice. So But we got to give it time because that's what these previews are for. The Lion King famously previewed here in Minneapolis in '97. And then, it gives people an opportunity to retool. Kinky Boots, I think, did Chicago again. Take all the criticism, weed through it, and then fix the show. It's easy. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. Back in a moment. It's not easy. Lord knows we've been retooled. Welcome back. Welcome back. We love hearing from all of you every day about the show. So it's time once again to open up the Jason Show mailbag. First up is Debbie. Hi, Debbie. She says, hey, Jason, I had a heart attack in January and have been on bed rest since. At first, when I heard the opening of your show, I would change the channel immediately.
No offense.
Yeah, no offense. Then one day I was wiped out and your show came on. Being so tired, I left it on. Okay, this gets better and better. Well, that one time has made me a huge fan. Now I make sure whatever I'm doing, I have to stop and watch the show. I'm addicted. If you ever film in Seattle, I'm gonna try and get tickets. Oh, that's nice.
You knew there'd be a compliment in there somewhere.
Well, I mean, look, any show like this, it does take time. I mean, if people tune in the first time, the hell, who's he? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Why is he flapping his gums?
What about them Real Housewives?
Yeah, I get it. So Debbie, thank you. Now, spread the word. Avis is up next. Hi, Avis. She says, have you ever watched your show with the closed caption on? I do it often because it's really funny. What you say versus what the screen says. You could do an entire segment on the funny mistakes. Yeah, well, we had the one where I said chesticles, meaning like, chest.
Yes.
And then the closed captioning read testicles. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are they talking about?
Two very different things. Next. Linda from Vancouver Island, Washington. Another Washington friend. She says, I love the show. I was thinking, why don't you let Kendall do one show where she sits at the desk and you stand? I think it would be interesting. Next, viewer bet. I knew that would make you laugh. No, I really mean it. Never. Viewer. No. Here's. Are you still laughing?
Yes.
Here's what I'll say. That question is a cousin to a question that we get all the time, and I'll just say this. Get ready for season 8.
Ooh.
That's it. Where Kendall will be replaced. No, I'm just joking.
By a cardboard cutout.
She'll be replaced. Budget cuts, she'll be a mannequin. That's right. Viewer Beverly has another idea for a change in the new season. She says, how about a third change for season 8? Stop saying sister from another mister at the beginning of the show. I'm sick and tired of hearing it every day. Well.
People, why is everyone so mad at us?
I know, no. Hey, 5 years ago that I would have been very sensitive about that. But look, you're right. You know what? I'm gonna change up how I introduce you in the mornings. I'm gonna
It went so well this morning.
It went so well this morning. Yeah. But give me time. Well, make it organic every day.
Yes, I am your sister from another mister.
You are, but yeah, maybe I don't need to say it every day. Tim is next. He says, my wife Dawn and I watch your show every day in La Crescent. On the show, you commented on the game Password. This is one of my favorite games, and I have the home edition from the 60s. It would be fun if you and Kendall played the game on the show. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There was like a thing you just took home and you could play?
Yeah, probably the board game version, because the game, one of the wonderful things, Password is one of those game shows that's been around with us almost since the start of television. So could you imagine the passwords from the 60s? That's what would make that fun.
That would be fun. It'd be hard. But I mean, if y'all remember, we did play.
Yeah.
We did play and we did win.
We did actually really
I'm
well.
Just saying,
yeah,
we did.
William is next. Hi, William. He says, I'm obsessed with the new segment. Do we still love this? You did last week. Yes, we do. I've been playing 80s music all day. Thank you for the reminder of these great songs. Now, were you here that? Oh, yeah, you were here that day. For people that don't know, what we did was, we could do any category, but we took 80 songs, played a little bit, and asked us, ourselves, and you the question, do we still love this? So, yeah.
It worked.
It worked. Angela is also a fan of Do We Still Love This? She says, I'm sitting here healing from heart surgery. Wow, we have a lot of people in surgery that watch the show. And started watching your show. I absolutely love the segment. Today's on the top 5 songs back in the 80s, that was my favorite. Thanks for being a part of my healing. You guys are great. No, thank you for watching. Yeah, thank you for watching.
Also, does that mean our show is better if you're on a little bit of medication?
That's what it means, Kendall.
Okay.
If you're on a little bit of pain, if you're recuperating, our show is 32% better.
So much better. Give it a try.
We are the official show, we always say this, of maternity leaves, recoveries, and waiting rooms.
Yep, and gas stations, oil change, any of those car things.
Oh, the car dealerships love us. We're in every, so if you're buying a car right now, hi.
Just do it. It's fine.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Don't ask.
If you're watching us in the gym, run faster.
Go.
You can stay connected with our show on social media. Check us out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And we're on TikTok as well. Just search for Jason Show TV. We're going to take a break, my friends. We'll be back right after this. We're really popular with the post-surgery folks. I love it. He's alive. Welcome back. Thanks for being here, everybody. And to all of you watching from Ford dealerships, hello.
Hi.
It's a piece of TV history. This is so cool. That happened 23 years ago this week. But some of you may not remember what a sensation it instantly was. It's time once again for a Jason Show pop culture history lesson. So, way back in 1999, let's travel back. Kendall was 7. 9. Yeah. ABC launched the U.S. version of a British game show, not realizing they were about to create something that's still on TV today. Remember this?
From the 4 corners of the continent, we have flown them to New York City. People just like you, who called our phone number dreaming of instant riches. Will one of them seize this day, have the knowledge and the courage to change the course of their lives in one short evening? Starting tonight and every night for the next 2 weeks. Join us from New York City as we play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
That's right. That's the opening. That's the opening from the first ever Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on August 16th, 1999. It, at the time, and I'll go through kind of some... Oh, Regis. Look at Regis with the monochromatic suit. Remember that? Oh, yeah, that turned into a big style thing. Anyway, at the time, it was the first game show to offer $1 million prize. The game show aired in prime time, which that was a rarity. There were so many things. And to everyone's surprise, it reached an audience of 15 million people by the end of its first week. Wow. Only 13 episodes aired that summer until the show returned in November. By January 2000, ABC made the horrible decision to make it a regular series. Millionaire was so popular, at one point, ABC aired it 5 nights a week. So now, before we show you another clip, I told you, so many things were different then. Number one, game show sets didn't look like that. Now every game show set is that dramatic, but game show sets were very demure and very light and bright, and that was the first set that looked like that. Regis was a different type of host. As I mentioned, the monochromatic suits, the music. the prime time. Networks had not aired primetime game shows a lot in '99, and obviously the $1 million prize. So it was revolutionary for a lot of reasons. And after it became a hit, this always happens in TV. If one network does it, every other network. Everybody started importing British game shows, like The Weakest Link was one of them.
I loved that show.
Did you like The Weakest Link?
The Weakest Link. Goodbye.
Yes, yeah. Still on with Jane Lynch. Well, no one won the $1 million on the show until November 1999, when this happened.
John, you've got 30 seconds. Starts right now.
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
I don't really need your help. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to win the $1 million. Because the U.S. president appeared on Laughing as Richard Nixon. That's my final answer.
That's right. I got to tell you. And Regis is so good. He takes the moment and runs with it. Oh, I love this. And now the moment heard all around the world. I remember I was in the newsroom at WCCO when this aired. The newsroom stopped. Like, nobody talked. Because, you know, the news had leaked prior to the airing that this was going to be the episode. It was so good. That was IRS agent John Carpenter becoming the first millionaire on the show. He got to the final question without using any lifelines. But as you just saw, he used his phone a friend to tell his dad that he was going to win the prize. Yeah. You remember that as well?
I know I was 9, but I do remember that. It was a huge deal. We all watched it again when it aired on the news, and it was a cool moment that he got to do that.
Well, guess what, Kendall? You're going to kind of relive that, because when we come back, Kendall's playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire when we return. That's the moment. Are you nervous?
I don't like
You should be. Before the break, I gave a history lesson on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Now it's time to put the lovely Kendall to the test with the with the actual questions from the show. It's game time, everybody. The Jason Show research team found a list of the $500 questions from the show. We're going to give some lifelines. Kendall will be able to ask the studio audience. That's right. Phone a friend.
Ooh.
The phone a friend is Leo, director Leo in the booth. Good luck with that.
Leo.
Okay? And that's it. You only get 2.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
And because we want this to be like Millionaire, we want it to be as dramatic. Hit the lights and cue the music.
Oh, God.
Okay.
It's a lot.
That didn't work really at all. Yeah. Go ahead and turn the lights back on. Okay, yeah, that's the technology we have to work with here at Fox.
Okay.
That was not. We can't even get 1999 technology to work. Yeah.
Star Trek or something.
Okay, Kendall, are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. These are all real $500 questions.
I'm so nervous. Can we turn the music off? I think I'm sweating.
No. Here we go. You ready, Kendall?
Okay, yep.
Nadia Comaneci was the first gymnast to do what at the Olympics? Win a gold medal, get a perfect 10, land on a broken ankle, or fall off the balance beam?
I'm a huge Nadia fan. She's B. She got a perfect 10.
You are right.
I didn't know that. Okay, I'm so sweaty.
Which U.S. newspaper is nicknamed the Gray Lady? The New York Times, the Washington Post, USA Today, or the Chicago Tribune?
Okay, it's early in the game, but I'm gonna ask the audience and hope you all are educated on your newspaper nicknames.
Anybody know the Gray Lady?
Anybody know?
Anybody?
Not a single one of you are gonna help me out. This is worthless.
Wow.
All right.
Nobody? Not even a guess?
Oh, is it the Times? You guys are just going with D? Okay, we're going with D, Chicago. Is it the New York Times?
Yeah, she got it, everybody.
Oh, they do have the statue. What was that?
Executive producer Jeff wanted me to say that you were wrong, but then that would end the game, and we have 3 minutes to fill. We gotta.
I was right. I had it in my head.
It's the gray lady is the New York Times. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
From 1964 to 1985, who asked you not to squeeze the Charmin? Mrs. Potts, Mr. Rogers, Mr. Whipple, or Mrs. Fields?
I'm sorry. Was this Oh, okay. Wait. I have a lifeline.
Yeah, you have one left.
May I, Regis, phone a friend?
You may. Let's go. We're gonna phone a friend to Director Leo in the control room.
Hi, Leo.
Let's.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, I'm not about to tell you that I'm about to be a millionaire. I actually need your help. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Jason, go.
Leo, from 1964 to 1985, who asked you not to squeeze the Charmin? Mrs. Potts, Mr. Rogers, Mr. Whipple,
Ooh, I know.
Leo, what is it?
Mr. Whipple.
I'm going with C, Mr. Whipple.
Leo is right, everybody. That's right.
Thank God.
Okay, I have
Thanks,
good news
Leo.
and bad news.
What?
The good news is you're doing really well. The bad news, you have no more lifelines.
Great. Sounds
Okay.
like my life.
Here we go.
Okay.
Which of these U.S. state names has the fewest syllables? Iowa, Maine, Ohio, or Texas? And you're doing exactly what I
Thank you.
Oh, Iowa, Maine, Ohio, or Texas?
B, Maine.
You are right.
Woo!
You are right.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Sutherland, second grade. Woo.
You ready?
Am I gonna win if I get this?
Yeah,
The
you'll
music's
get
off.
a half day off. Here we go. That starts at 11 a.m. You get 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. off.
Woo!
Here we go. Heart of Glass was a hit single recorded by which 70s band? The Bee Gees, Blondie, the Ramones, or the Rolling Stones?
Give me a letter. Okay, I knew this all by myself. I did not look to the right towards Aaron Schwab. This is B, Blondie.
You are right.
Oh! All on my own.
One more. I've gotten word from the judges. One more.
Okay.
And then this is for the half day off. You ready?
For all the marbles.
Which of these lazy animals sleeps up to 22 hours a day?
My dog?
Koala, lion, copperhead snake, beagle.
Okay, I'm gonna go with an educated guess here. I'm gonna go with the largest animal of them all. Is it the lion?
I'm sorry, that is wrong.
What
No.
was it?
It was the koala. It was the
Koalas
koala.
are lazy, but they're so cute.
I
Maybe
know.
that's why they're lazy.
But you know what that means, Kendall? Sadly, you don't get your half day off. I'm very, very sorry.
least they
Give it
get
up for
cute.
Kendall, everybody. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Welcome back. So, and I trust him. I trust him. He's one of my oldest and dearest friends. I also heard in the commercial break from my buddy Maddie. I love Maddie. He also says he's very glad that I'm going to stop saying sister from another mister. Yeah, I know. And I trust him. Okay. He would tell me the truth. It's time for the World Star segment, everybody. The Late Late Show is teasing its upcoming carpool karaoke. This one features Lady Gaga. She's hopping in the car with James this week. Now, we would normally let you hear it, but she says the B word like 4 million times. So unfortunately, you just get to see the video. That's right. If you want to see the whole thing, go to James's Instagram. We're going to take a break. The surprise goodbye when we come back. Back in a moment. That's right, surprise guys, goodbye time. Here we go. Today, a new reason to hate candy corn. A few weeks ago, Brock announced new tailgate-inspired candy corn with flavors like hot dog, hamburger, popcorn, ice cream, and fruit punch. Well, the Jason Show research team hit up Walgreens and got us a bag to try. Oh, really?
Wait,
How
what
do we know
color?
which one's which?
I hope I get the
Brown
hamburger.
and yellow. He said eat the brown and yellow one. Which one is that?
I'm not doing that if he said to do that. What do you think that's, what are the flavors? Hamburger?
Oh, God.
I got the red and,
Pink and brown. Pink and brown.
I have no idea what this is, but it's delicious. Was there like a fruit punch one?
Hot dog.
Are you that hot dog? Fruit punch is delicious.
I know, we gotta go. Bye!
Oh my God.